Hey, what's up, guys? Today I want to kind of go over one of the blitzes that I do try to use occasionally. Now, it's not something that you guys are going to necessarily spam out of the big nickel over G, but it's just something that you can kind of throw into your defense to kind of catch people a little bit off guard. Big nickel over G is the it's basically your base defense for anything that's under center, but you know, it's more for like compressed or tight sets. Okay, uh, that's the only time that you guys should be coming out of it. It's not something that you're gonna stay in the whole game unless somebody just stays in, like tight slides or anything like that the whole game. I'm just gonna show you how this works. One thing that I do like to do is if you play personnel where your opponents don't necessarily flip their play a lot, like regular tight slots. I'm gonna flip it. Okay, so we're just gonna come out in the strong safety blitz 3. I'm just gonna go up against tight slots. Well, tight really don't matter. And then we'll go over tight slots and stuff with the block running back. I'm just gonna go random. I wish I could go random pass. Let's see. It's got one run. So we go random play. The adjustments here are going to be simple because you do want to protect yourself against the run as well as get pressure, so where there's not anything jamming up your free edge. So a couple of things that I like to do here is just go ahead and just pinch your line, and then you're going to crash to the side, the strong side. Okay. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to contain in case they try to roll out. And the last thing that we're going to do is you're going to hit triangle, hit L1 for your slot, and flick down on the stick so that he is blitzing. See? So you should have a single contain. Now, if you're playing someone that switches play, calls audibles, or hot routes, or whatever, that does it a lot, be mindful that you will get put back in double contain. Just make sure that you get back on the quick adjust and re-blitz the guy, okay? Because if you're only using double contain and they just stay in the pocket, you're not going to get any pressure with this, okay? So, last but not least, I like to use her the contain on the run, okay? Like use her this seam flat, and then use its pass commit, and you could show blitz just to bring that safety down over there so that he'll match up with any of those routes that appear on that side. Okay. Other than that, you're going to be blitzing right between the guard and the tackle with this guy. Now, if you don't, that's fine. Like it really just depends on the formation. Sometimes you're gonna take the guy vertically. Okay. It's fine. Just pinch the line. Crash right, contain, hit triangle on your quick adjust to bring up your defensive backs. Press L1, down, and we can just press. You don't necessarily need to show blitz. You just press, and then just pass commit. And you're just going to shoot through there, okay? Simple but effective. Practice mode's not necessarily going to give you the best rushes sometimes, but if you go into a game, I can almost assure you that what we're doing here is going to work. Okay. Again, now let's say you're worried about him going vertical, and exposing you on this side of the field. You can always just take the mid read and do it. Okay. So it really doesn't matter which guy you take. I just like to bring down DB, like you can show blitz, pass him in. You can do it with the mid read. It doesn't matter. And that stops the run. Again, practice mode. Doing practice mode things. Practice mode doesn't like you beating them too much, if you will. The triangle help L1. Go show blitz. And you just sit right here and wait. And then boom. See, if you can just engage with the guard, the free edge comes through. Or you can choose to wait. So it's multi-purpose. You know, so slide to the pinch in, slide, crash to the right, contain, hit triangle, triangle, slot defender L1, bring him down. Now we have the option to engage with his guard to get our edge, or we can wait. Okay, you can pass commit and show blitz if you need to, but you can wait for the guard to kick out. And then, you know, the seam flat's going to be there in the backfield to protect you. Now, if you're doing this with what I'm going to suggest in some of my other formations is from the coaching adjustments, make sure that you have your mana line on. Okay, like you're playing any match defense, make sure you have mana line on. It's going to protect you if they start utilizing motions and stuff like that. Now, practice mode, I know I'm not using two sticks. It's difficult to sit there and go through the two motions and try to play defense as well. But I'm just kind of giving y'all that heads up. Now, if you play with the mana line on and do it, go tight, just go random play. It's only one right. Again, just pinch the D line in, slant right, contain, triangle, triangle for your DBs, hit L1, blitz. You can pass commit. And then last but not least, you have the option to show blitz if you want to. I'm not going to do it on this play. And you have two options with your user. Okay, you can either A, engage with the guard to get your edge, or you can wait until the edge kicks out to help with the center or help out over there. So we're gonna do the engaged guard first. So we're just gonna sit him right here and hold, engage, and then back off. It's gonna be a little tough in practice mode. Engage with the guard and back off. That's the one way to get it through. Okay, the second way, you want him to get through. Again, same thing. Crash right, contain, triangle, triangle, L1. The second way is you can wait. Kind of get him sit him right behind this area right here. You sit him right here, back him off, and boom. It's definitely gonna throw a lot of pressure in. Sometimes you can just sit them right here, contain, triangle, triangle, L1, just like that. You pass commit, and then just shoot that gap. Boom. Just kind of, you could be hesitant a little bit. If they start doing like slide protects, it's gonna be a lot easier to shoot those gaps. But it's pretty much, like I said, if I see tight slots and I feel like my opponent's getting too comfortable, I'll use this blitz right here. You wait, and then you can shoot. Okay, just remember it's like a 1.5 second delay before you shoot on turbo because of the way the nano detection is this year. Contain, trying to one, pass commit. You could just sit here, wait. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Okay, so that's the two ways that you can get it to come through. There are other, different ways you can get it to come through. Like, let's say you want to be creative, right? Let's say we take Javin White here, and we want to send him. We can do the same thing. It doesn't matter as long as we're just coming through the gap. Just mix it up. Who you're sending, so like if you see them start IDing the mic and stuff like that, you have a way to kind of counterattack, the offense a little bit. So you can sit here with the seam flat right here, same thing, just loop, nano detection, pick me up, play action, and then Now, the last way, crash right, or you can crash down and then contain. You don't necessarily need to crash right every time. Like, you expect them to run, just crash down. And you can still, like I said, sit there. Show below, so I'm gonna make sure you got press over there. Past the mid. So you don't necessarily need to send it. Like, in a game, a 4-man rush is gonna be fine. So you don't necessarily have to always send that 6-man. That 6-man is just another way to kind of to get it to come through. Other than that, I'm going to be using this blitz from a lot of different formations. You can do it from your 3-4 over, and I'll show you guys how to do that as this ebook progresses. You can do it from the 4-3 under. You can do it from the 4-3 over plus. Like, any defense you want, you can damn near do this out of. It's just different formations will be different setups, a little bit slightly, but other than that, appreciate you guys watching, and stay tuned because there will be an update for some more plays.